Board of County Commissioners, Manatee County, Florida. Whereas Betty L. Glassburn has given her time, money, and energy to make Manatee County a better place for all who live within by focusing on the needs of youth. And whereas Miss Betty has served as a 4-H club leader since 1974, and her club has received many recognitions and brought great publicity to the Duet community. She was named the Florida's Outstanding 4-H Volunteer in 1983. And whereas Miss Betty has provided assistance in securing animals for 4-H and FFA projects, and in helping youth prepare for the various events in which they could compete. And whereas she has served on the Manatee County 4-H Foundation since 1978. And whereas she led the charge in securing a fire truck for her Duet community. They started with a World War II water tanker truck and now have a modern fire engine housed in the fire station building, funded by contributions. Another of the many community service projects led by Miss Betty. And whereas she's a strong supporter of the Manatee County Farm Club Week events, especially the farm tours and ag venture. And whereas Betty L. Glassburn has been an outstanding leader in Manatee County, the state of Florida, demonstrated by her induction into the Florida 4-H Hall of Fame, and named Manatee County Agriculturist of the Year in 2007. And whereas she is an active member of the Dry Prairie Baptist Church, a master gardener, sister, mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and generally the favorite go-to person of many. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the Board of County Commissioners of Manatee County, Florida, that December 11th, today, 2012, shall be known, designated, and set aside as Betty L. Glassburn Day in Manatee County, Florida, with thanks and in recognition of her service to our community, adopted today and signed by John Chappie, our chairman.
Thank you, and I probably will cry. And that'll probably be okay.
That's okay.
First, let me thank everyone who nominated me, because I don't know who did it, and the selection committee, because I don't know who they are, and the sponsors of this program, because without sponsors, a lot of programs can't get assistance. I believe that we have a strong God and that God gives everyone a purpose on earth. I believe we're put here with a talent, and I think that we're put here for a reason. I think I was put here to serve others and to help others. And that's what I've always done and always tried to do. And to a mother, the greatest day is the day that you give birth. But I can say that this has been the greatest year of my life, and I didn't change any baby diapers.
Aw, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Aw.
Miss Betty, you can be assured that after the meeting I won't tell you either, because they never told me who nominated you. So
Okay.
I thought they'd tell the president, but they
And this is my son I'm meeting against. He laughed.
But thank you so much, and you certainly have brought a lot of honor to your family and your community. You've done a lot for us and the community, and we do appreciate you very much for that. I'd like to thank the Board of County Commission, Mr. Hunsader, everybody for being so kind and having us, Mr. Bussell. Very nice. Thank you so much. Our sponsors again this year, they've been a long-time sponsor of this event, Green, Hamrick, Perry, Quinlan, and Shermer. Thank you again. Hopefully this will sign them up again for next year as well.
They're right there.
We have John Quinlan. If I could at this time, I'd like to ask him to come forward and say a few words.
Thank you, Danny. Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, I'm very, very pleased to be here. Our firm has had the opportunity and the blessing to sponsor this Distinguished Citizen Award for a few years now, and it's with great pride that we're able to do this. The weather's a little fairer in here today than it used to be when we'd stand in front of the courthouse, so I'm actually quite appreciative of the fact that we've moved indoors. I was going to just make a few remarks about Miss Betty because I think it bears an opportunity to hear again in addition or in repetition of some of the things set forth in the proclamation. But Betty Glassburn is obviously to most of us in this room known as Miss Betty, and she comes from a true pioneering family in DeWitt. Her family's been in Manatee County for 5 generations, and you know how rare that is here. She still resides on the Keene family homestead in DeWitt, and her active service in Manatee County began in '74 when, as a single mom, she needed something for her 3 then young children, Jean Glassburn, Connie Chauncey, and Tammy Hardesty, to do. She stated, "I wanted my kids to belong to something and have a sense of belonging." So she began her work as a strong advocate for 4-H and the agricultural community at large in Manatee County. She established her own club, the Mite 4-Hers of DeWitt, in '74, and the little club helped establish the first fire department in DeWitt and raise the funds for the first fire truck, as you've already heard. They now have 3 fire trucks, so it's come quite a ways. Due to her strong commitment to citizen safety, she spearheaded the implementation of an ATV safety education class in the area after 3 area youths were involved in fatal crashes, as well as the Red Cross CPR classes and swimming lessons for local residents, and started bicycle safety rodeos. She loves to educate citizens about agriculture in Manatee County and was the founder of the very first farm tour, which has become the anchor in the annual Farm City Week festivities. Miss Betty's known throughout Florida as a strong promoter of 4-H program as well as the county extension service programs. Some say her blood runs green. She's provided over 35 years of volunteer service to the citizens of our community through her work as a 4-H leader and as a member of the Manatee County 4-H Foundation. She's a member of the Florida 4-H Hall of Fame and was named as the Manatee County Outstanding Agriculturist in '07. But as you've heard, her greatest passion is young people. She is often quoted as saying, "I have always tried to teach all children the importance of citizenship and community service, to do something for someone without asking anything back." Miss Betty has never asked for anything back, but today we're very blessed to honor her as Manatee County's Distinguished Citizen of the Year. And remember the rule that if Miss Betty calls and asks for your assistance, the answer is, "Yes, ma'am."
That's Miss Betty.
I think now that if you could just step over here by the footprints, and we're not going to ask you to put your feet in them today.
Good girl. Yeah, if you want to.
There's no way, we gotta be in there.
Do you think?
Background? Yeah, it's huge, there's no way. No, I guess they did it here. Smile. Jeez.